Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a truly fascinating concept based on some incredible recent source material. We are going to explore how a breakthrough technology called Agentic AI could actually build the world's very first truly smart city. Okay, let's jump right into this. I want you to imagine it's the year 2055. You wake up on a standard Monday morning. But before your alarm even rings, your home has already adjusted the temperature perfectly. The coffee is ready and waiting. Your electric car is fully charged in the driveway. Out in the city, the traffic system has already calculated your absolute fastest route to work, and the weather forecast actually tweaked your commute by 7 minutes just to help you avoid a heavy downpour. You haven't touched your phone. You haven't opened a single app. Yet thousands of intelligent decisions have already been made for you. So, how is all of this happening? Well, the answer actually isn't one giant sci-fi supercomputer controlling everything from a basement. It's agentic AI. What this means is you have millions of independent AI systems, or agents, working together seamlessly across an entire city. Welcome to the city that thinks.
For centuries, our cities have been built around people, with dedicated departments for roads, hospitals, schools, power, water, and police. Each department works incredibly hard, but historically, they operate completely independently, locked in their own silos. The real future promise of an agentic AI smart city is breaking down those walls entirely. Imagine if all these vital departments could communicate instantly, sharing information in real time. That is the fundamental shift we are talking about today.
Let's look at agentic AI in action, starting with traffic and transit. Think about your morning commute. Millions of us hit the road at the exact same time, and one tiny fender bender can create kilometers of gridlock. But with an AI traffic agent actively watching the roads and instantly pulling data from cameras, GPS, and weather forecasts, the response is immediate. The second an accident occurs, a cascade begins. Traffic lights automatically adjust to clear the area. Navigation systems instantly suggest new routes. Emergency vehicles immediately get priority clearance. Public buses adjust their schedules on the fly. And the end result? Drivers completely avoid the congestion before they even get near it. It is literally a perfectly choreographed dance.
Next up, let's see agentic AI in action within our healthcare systems.
Picture this. A local hospital suddenly gets slammed with dozens of emergency patients right after a major sporting event. A human dispatcher would be totally overwhelmed, but the healthcare agent instantly notices the spike in demand. Proactively, before things hit a breaking point, it informs nearby hospitals to prep, redirects extra ambulances to the scene, ensures critical medical supplies are ready, and fires off early notifications to specialists across the city. The AI seamlessly distributes the patient load.
Now for part 3, agentic AI in action with energy management. This is where our power grid gets a massive brain upgrade. Imagine millions of homes all using electricity at completely different times. We always face this classic imbalance, right? Solar panels generate all this extra power during a sunny afternoon, while wind farms might produce way more energy overnight. The energy agent is continuously balancing the supply and demand. Instead of letting that electricity go to waste, it actively pushes energy exactly where it's needed most, which massively reduces costs and boosts overall efficiency.
Moving on to Section 4, Agentic AI in action during weather emergencies. Let's say a freak rainstorm hits out of nowhere. Look at how this rapid response timeline plays out. Right at the 0-minute mark, the weather agent flags possible flooding. Literally 2 minutes later, the water management agent has already opened up the flood control systems. By minute 5, emergency services are proactively prepping rescue teams. At minute 10, traffic routes automatically change to keep cars away from low ground. And by minute 15, citizens are getting early safety alerts directly. The city is literally defending itself before the first street even starts to flood.
Section 5 brings us to agentic AI in action for connected education. This invisible web even extends to our schools, quietly supporting education without ever disrupting the actual classroom. Connected classrooms means schools receive immediate traffic updates, so school buses can dynamically adjust their routes and kids aren't left stuck in transit. If air pollution spikes, air quality sensors automatically recommend indoor activities for recess. Plus, teachers receive instant safety notifications. It's just a fantastic invisible web of protection.
Finally, Section 6, agentic AI in action regarding public safety. Let's talk about a truly high-stakes scenario. Someone suffers a heart attack in a crowded city park. The moment it's reported, a life-saving domino effect triggers. First, the emergency AI pinpoints the exact nearest ambulance.
Second, traffic signals literally turn green along the entire route to clear the way. Third, the closest hospital automatically preps for the arrival. And fourth, medical specialists receive the patient's vital information while that ambulance is still in transit. In an emergency, every single shaved second improves the chances of survival, and this system shaves off crucial minutes.
When you put it all together, what we're really talking about is an invisible daily transformation. We're talking millions of tiny improvements every single day. Less waiting in traffic, cleaner air to breathe, safer streets to walk on, lower energy waste, way faster emergency responses, and just all-around better public services. The city becomes exponentially more efficient, not because we're suddenly working harder, but simply because information is flowing faster than it ever has before.
Of course, we have to talk about the flip side. Section 7, the privacy challenge, and protecting the data.
Now, let's be real for a second. To make a smart city like this actually function, it needs data. And I mean an enormous amount of data. We are talking massive data collection needs here. Detailed traffic patterns, your individual energy usage, your personal public transportation habits, alongside broad environmental data. Protecting personal privacy, ensuring complete transparency, and maintaining public trust, that is absolutely going to be the single greatest test and responsibility for our future city leaders.
This brings us to Section 8, the human element in a more human city.
I absolutely love this quote from our source material. Technology can improve how a city functions. Only people create its identity. A city is so much more than just its roads and buildings, right? Its families, its communities, cultures, and dreams. There is no AI out there that can recreate the feeling of walking through your favorite neighborhood. No algorithm is ever going to replace a friendship, and no machine can define what makes a city truly feel like home.
The consensus among experts is that our future cities are going to rely heavily on these millions of agentic AI systems just humming along quietly behind the scenes. And the goal isn't to control people's lives, it's to support essential services, governments, and citizens. Smart tech works quietly to give us all more time, safety, opportunity, and a genuinely better quality of life. The smartest cities of tomorrow won't just be the ones with the flashiest tech, they will be the ones that use that technology wisely to actually become more human.
But all of this incredible connectivity leaves us with a pretty massive question to ponder. As our cities become this interconnected, they also become prime targets on an invisible battlefield. Can agent ethic AI step up to become our digital guardian, protecting our data, our businesses, hospitals, and entire nations from the billions of cyber attacks that happen every single day?
And you guessed it, that is exactly what we're going to dive into next time. If you enjoyed this explainer and you want to keep exploring the wild future of agentic AI with us, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and join us for episode 15 of our explainer series. The cities of tomorrow might think faster than ever before, but their true purpose is always going to be serving the people who call them home. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next explainer.